you've got kids or grandkids, you will know all about Bluey. She is the lovable blue healer, captivating hearts around the world on her adventures with her sister Bingo.
You look over there. There's no apes in here. It must be. Toilet paper belongs in the toilet. Unless... Oh, no. What? I might be in Dad's toilet.
Now, Bluey's heading New York City with a starring role in this year's Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Wow. That is huge,
It is huge. It's bigger than huge, and we're delighted to be joined by Bluey executive producer Daly Pearson. Thank you for joining us again. What an incredible honour. Tell us how this came about.
It came about because Bluey is playing over there on Disney, which is ridiculous to us. It was made here on ABC, and then Disney and Disney Plus, a lady called Jane there, she's from Brisbane, she saw it and she liked it, but she was worried she was biased, so she passed it around to Disney. Maybe she was biased, and they liked it, and now it's just on this channel that everyone loves and watches. And it's just what has happened in Australia with Bluey seems to be happening in the US, and it's a much bigger country. there's a lot more people. So that popularity has just luckily caught the attention of Macy's. I think it's their 96th parade. It's ridiculous to be there. Like you know, it's just ridiculous. They've got, you know, Felix the cat, and then they've got, you know, that's the big one. Felix the cat's the big one. But they've got all these insane big characters that we grew up with. It's ridiculous to be for Bluey to be a part of that. It's very strange.
It's not ridiculous. It's well deserved. We all love it because...
No, I just say that. I just say that. It's deserved. It's deserved.
Yeah, put it in perspective for us. How many kids watch Bluey every day? Have you done the numbers?
In the US?
Yeah, and sort of globally.
Getting, like, I know this much. I know it's the most watched show in, I think, ABC TV, or at least iView history, which is ridiculous. Yeah. And I think it's got into the number 3 most streamed show in the US, which is crazy, which is just ridiculous, next to the adult shows and stuff like that. This is like saying stuff like this, like it's just waiting for those like axes to come and say, all right, you've had enough time up there, time for you to come down.
No.
But it is. It's just Joe Brum's the creator, Charlie here. There's about 50 or 60 animators that create it, you know, and they've just created something that connects with families, and it doesn't really. It just doesn't really matter where those families from. It's that old saying, "We're not so different, you and I," seems to be proven true. A family's a family, no matter where they're from.
Yeah, it is a proud Aussie export, isn't it? So they come to you and they say, "We want to make Bluey a big giant balloon in the parade." What are the logistics like? How do you sort of control that?
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's very good. They've been brilliant, but it's been about a year and a bit, I think, of building, and it's just the logistics of building a big balloon. You know, I think there was like, was it 15? I wouldn't say 1,500, but it sounds like that gallons of paint yesterday. It had its first test flight yesterday. It has about 3 test flights leading up to it, in case something terrible happens during the parade. I think they've had a few blips throughout the years during the parade, so now they've got a great safety protocol. But it's a lot of testing, and then I think it's held by, you know, tens to hundreds of people, so they don't float off into the air. The size of it has taken us a bit by not just the size of the privilege, but just the size of the balloon is enormous. Yeah, and it's going down. The parade, the parade there next to Macy's.
All right, so it's been a year in the making. What else can you tell us is coming up next for Bluey? You're not going to take part in the coronation, are you? Or...
The current.
Yeah, we're painting the White House blue. That's a big plan of ours.
Oh, yeah.
Big plan of ours just to get like it's just been white for too long, I think. So it'd be nice to see a different colour. So what are we doing? Well, this is something to remember. It's another ridiculous thing is that Bluey's having its premiere, the play. It's written by Joe Brum, who creates Bluey, and Joff Bush does the music. Sam and Charlie here, and a brilliant Australian theatre company, Windmill. It's premiering at Madison Square Garden in a few weeks, which is. That's another funny one. Yeah, that's another funny one. So it's quite lovely to have. You know, it's an Australian show. It's made here. It's created here. I think often the stuff that blows up over there is made there or created there, or you know, Disney make brilliant stuff, but they make it in house, and this is I think it's one of the first for a while that's been adopted and welcomed by then, and to be at like to be at Madison Square Garden is it's ridiculous.
Huge.
So it plays there, and then it tours America, and then the Macy's parade at the same time. So
Fantastic.
yeah,
Daly,
it's a funny few weeks coming up.
pass our congratulations on to the whole team. Proudly Australian and taking on the world. It's fantastic. All right, mate, good to see you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks, David. Thanks, Nat. Really nice to see you. Thank you very much.
Good to see you again.
Thank you and congratulations.
It is a phenomenon. It's fantastic.